Alrighty, this wasn't an easy video to make. I have been a big supporter of the show ever since the first season came out. Season 1 was great, it was amazing television, it was new, it was something we hadn't seen before, it had a good plot, the dialogue, the writing, the cinematography, the character work. It laid out everything for such a good show. Season 2 came around, and I really liked it. I liked it a lot better than I thought I would. I don't know if I like it better than season 1, maybe on a rewatch, but I think the first two seasons, that's kind of all you need to watch The Boys. Season 3, I really liked Soldier Boy. I don't like what they did with him near the end. It felt really useless and kind of like what was the point, and that's kind of how the whole show feels up to now to season 4. Um, I liked the beginning of season 3, and then the rest of it just dragged for me, but I did finish it. Season 4, on the other hand, man, this is taking it to a whole nother level. Has The Boys always been, you know, gross and disgusting? Yes, I can handle that. But what I can't handle is when you had the first 3 seasons of the show, or I would say more of season 3, shoving politics down your fucking throat, it gets a bit annoying to watch. And there's so many shows and movies I could be watching. I tried to give it the chance with season 4. I was like, okay, that was only the first episode. Maybe these next 2 episodes will be better. And for me, it got to a point where I turned it off. I didn't want to watch it after episode 2. I didn't even get to episode 3. Reason being, like I just said, politics, agendas, sexualities, everything here. I understand why people have, they have their right to say what sexuality they are. If you're gay, lesbian, bisexual, it doesn't matter to me as long as you don't force it on others. It doesn't bug me whatsoever. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. But when you start putting it in TVs and movies, and you know that younger people are watching this because streaming is so accessible now, it just puts a thought in my mind that I didn't have with the other season. And I'm like, how far are you guys willing to go to just really push what the government's pushing? A lot of us watch TV to escape reality and just forget about life and all this shit that's going on. So to sit down after a long day of work, to see a man's asshole, and to see a character turn gay just like that was just out of nowhere, and it was completely left field. If there's, something hinting at Frenchie being that in season 3 or season 2, I would kind of get it, but for me, I don't recall anything. It could be wrong, but at the same time, like, him and Kimiko have built this relationship, and they're just throwing it away because they need to put an agenda in here, and someone has to be homosexual in the show. There has to be someone, and they picked Frenchie. I don't know why. I'm at the point now where I just want this show to push all of that to the side and get the story going, get the plot going, get the characters a lot more, like the new characters that are coming in, more development, focus on better writing, just focus on making a good show, because it really feels like the agenda is just taking over. I don't know if there's new writers, blah blah blah. I don't know. All I know is this is an Amazon show. Amazon is one of the biggest companies on this planet, and there had to have been something here where someone said we need to do this X, Y, and Z. If you don't believe me, I'm sorry, but you're brainwashed like everybody else. I'm so happy that I'm not. You gotta have a you gotta have a different mind than everyone else to see what is going on. And if you don't have a different opinion like I do, then you're going to be stuck on the bandwagon with all the other people that think being LGBTQ, whatever the fucking tongue twister is okay. I personally don't think it's okay making up flags and posting them everywhere. It's not our country's flag. I get it's a pride flag, but this show just takes it to a whole nother level. Anyways, I'm not gonna go on. I'm just gonna stop watching it, plain and simple. I thought I was gonna stick it through because I was like, wait, this might be the last season. I kind of do want to see how everything wraps up. And then I saw on Facebook like 2 days ago that the season 5 is gonna be the last one, and already this one feels like just filler, just waiting to get to season 5. Maybe there will be a couple of good episodes plot wise mixed in there for season 4, but I'm not really willing to stick around every Friday and find out. My interest is just gone at this point. Homelander and Butcher, two of the most iconic names of the show, have completely just lost me. Like their mindset is everywhere. They can't focus on one task, and they're always, it's obviously it's not the actor's fault. It's how the show is written. And Billy and Homelander were so badass and so menacing, and their fourth season is having Homelander as the villain, and it kind of just wears off. Like you kind of like you've just seen him do so much crazy shit, and it just, I don't know. I gotta sneeze. I don't know. It's coming. Is it gone? Okay. No, it's not gone. Oh, okay, it's gone. Anyways, I just don't like the direction that they're taking the characters. I don't feel like there's been so many instances where Butcher and Soldier Boy in season 3 could have taken Homelander out, and they didn't because the script told them not to, and here we are at season 4, waiting for a season 5. So it just feels like filler at this point. The characters feel redundant. It feels like there's nowhere left for Billy and Homelander to grow. Or, hey, we haven't done this before, let's show the audience this. It feels like we're just doing the same season over and over. Which is unfortunate because I feel like season 2 had a good ending to just end everything, and they didn't have to make 3 more seasons after. I think this would be one of my favorite shows. There's aspects in here that make it some of my favorite moments, but the show as a whole is definitely fumbled. I don't know how the comics are. I heard they're not that much better. I heard the show's actually better for once, so that's new. I just don't have the patience to sit around and have all of this shit shoved down my throat. It really ruins the experience for me. And welcome to 2024, ladies and gentlemen, where everything is woke. Movies are woke, shows are woke, everything has an agenda, or the movie, if it doesn't have an agenda, sometimes the movie still fucking sucks. I mean, we're in June right now. I can't really name that many movies other than Civil War that I really, really, really liked. Deadpool, Wolverine, I'm still kind of iffy on. I'm gonna see it obviously, but my hype just isn't there for this one. So we'll see what I don't know. Maybe season 5 will get better, but for right now, as of right now, I'm skipping season 4, and I'm gonna use my time wisely and watch other shows, play other games that I can focus on, because I couldn't focus on the plot, even though there isn't really that much of a plot in this season. I couldn't really focus on anything because almost every scene there's something happening, and it's just ridiculous. Even the scene with A-Train and Homelander and the Deep, and Homelander like gets him up, and he's like, "Hey, Deep, A-Train, suck his dick." Or no, it was the other way around, suck his dick. And like, it was to prove a point. It made sense in the moment. Homelander was trying to prove a point, but they still go kind of far, and it's kind of like, was this really necessary? It wouldn't bug me if there wasn't so many other gay, uh, like, like they make it in the show, like references. I just don't find the comedy even funny. It's dirty, raunchy comedy, which I usually like. But after 4 seasons, it's like, all right, let's put this train to a halt, and everybody should hop off. Thank you guys for watching the review. If you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. I appreciate it.